It is just one person who is used to the cow and in a normal situation. So that is why you find that situation.
I am Abeshi Okakwantuni. I love rearing cattle, but most of the difficulties I encounter whenever I'm rearing cattle is coordination. What magical words do you use to put this cattle in control, most especially when you are in the grazing field?
You mean the control of the cattle?
Yeah, like sometimes you see them going astray. Then I do not understand the language you use. I find it very difficult to put them into coordination. So how do you do that?
Well, it depends. It depends on the type of cow. If you are doing this one we are doing here, you will learn all the language we use, all the tricks. It's very easy. But you have to. It's not something you just learn within a day or two. You have to stay with the cow, let the cow know you, and you know the cow.
My name is Anachi Chikezie. So I want to know a number of things. What happens to the reserve during the dry season when the cattle move south and then you also move with the cattle? Who is left behind? Who gets to go? And what qualifies these persons to go? And also, what things do you take with you? Secondly, sir, how do you produce milk for commercial production? From what we've seen, it seems that most of the milk is consumed either here or sold in the market on retail. So what happens to commercial production? Is there no plans to go into commercial production? Or is there something limiting that? And then thirdly, sir, what is the average lifespan for a cow?
One, you ask whether when we leave this village and move to the south, whether some stay here or not. Nobody stay here. We move together. And as your second question on the lifespan of a cow is 20 to 25 years. As your third question on what we carry along with us, basically we carry our cow. That is the most important thing. For houses, when we get there, we get sticks and make hut for our living. So the most important thing we carry is our cow. Commercial production, we are actually not into that as of now, because our concern is the cow, not the byproduct of the cow.
My name is Wonko Eric, and my question is this. You said that a cow gets mature at the age of maybe a year and 10 months or 7 months, and then its average lifespan is 25 years. So I want to know, within that time, how many cows can a cow have? Or is there some kind of menopause that would maybe limit the stock? Because if they give birth so frequently and they can do that throughout their lifespan, it means you will have larger heads and of course more wealth.
A cow can have about from 10 to 13 children.
Sir, my question borders on the hygienic status of the milk, especially on the people that consume it. Sir, do you have any treatment method that you do to the milk, especially when it is not exhausted in the market, so that it becomes fit for human consumption? Because most fears we have is the hygienic status of the milk.
For the milk, if it is fresh, sometimes we boil. But the thing is that when you boil it, you are not likely to get nono, which is the most important thing we want. If it stay overnight, it is nono. And the sour, the taste of the sour in the milk is what we want. But when you boil it, the tendency is it will not get sour and it will not become nono. So unless you are only interested in making cheese, then you boil it. Normally we sell all the milk.
I never milked a cow before. I didn't know the lifespan of a cow. I didn't know they could give birth a month after putting to bed that they could take in. I was quite shocked to hear that. I'd never heard of that before. I didn't know their lifespan was 20 to 25 years. I didn't know all that. And I got to milk a cow. It was a nice experience.
I've learned that the people are really friendly here. They are really hospitable. What being seen back at home is not really what is here. The place is cool. I don't mean cold like the climate, but the people here are really friendly. The average Fulani character that they have, their culture, that they're aggressive people, they don't really like that. Then they're hardworking. They are really hardworking people.
In Sokoto, I call it a privilege to know another beautiful part of Nigeria. That's the part that pleases me the most. I've come to meet the Fulanis one-on-one, interacted with them, and today I have a better appreciation of the persons that they are, their culture, their lifestyle, their hospitality, and also I've learned a little or more so much about cattle rearing, and I think I'm developing a lot of interest in getting into cattle rearing.
I've learned a whole lot of things in Sokoto, especially coming from where I come from. It's a place whereby the fear of the Fulanis is the fear of wisdom down where I came from, and being with them, I've enjoyed, experienced their culture. I see that they are warm people. They accept people. I've really enjoyed. I've learned a whole lot from them. I see that they are very quite hospitable. I've learned the spirit of hospitality from Sokoto, the Fulanis especially.
I've learned about cattle rearing. I've learned about how to milk cows. I've learned more about the Fulani way of life, how they get to manage their cattle and all that. And I've learned more about their lifestyle.
Now the contestants are each given a herdsman staff. The contestants try to copy them, but they obviously will need plenty of practice to perfect this skill. One can see the sheer excitement in their eyes. This is an experience that many of them would never have known had they not been on Nigeria's first reality TV show.